In the NBA, when talking about which players are the best in today's game, the fans and media always talk about the same players like LeBron, KD, Steph and more. But when we always focus on those main players, we often forget about who impact winning at a high level or produce numbers worth noting. With that being said, here are my 5 most underrated players in the NBA. At 5, I have Saddiq Bey. Bey's game is very unique. Standing at 6'7", 215 pounds, he is a 3-and-D sniper with a big frame with potential to improve his offensive arsenal around the basket. Saddiq is the only active first- or second-year NBA player to score over 50 points. As a rookie, Saddiq Bey averaged 12.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game with a very impressive 38% from 3. In Bey's second year, his improvement was on full display, improving on every main stat line and averaging 16.1 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. Heading into Bey's third year, I think it's safe to say he is not slowing down and will continue his growth, and with the help from his point guard Cade Cunningham and Cade's growth, he will more than likely keep getting great looks from 3 and showcase his ability to attack the rim off closeouts, and he will continue to be a key piece for the Detroit Pistons' future and help them win games in years to come. Coming in at 4th in my list is Robert Williams III. Williams' build screams modern NBA big, standing at 6 feet 9 inches and a muscular 237 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. His impact does not go noticed on the stat sheet, where he averaged a career high in every stat this past season, contributing 10 points, 9.6 rebounds, 2.2 blocks and 73.6% from the field, but his production rate is definitely elite. Williams is fresh off an appearance in the NBA Finals and a breakout season where he really emerged as a star for the Celtics and a third option. Williams is an absolute beast in the paint. He dominates the paint by getting putback dunks, lobs, and rebounds. Still, none of those is Williams' specialty. Williams can block any type of shot, whether it be layups around the rim, floaters, or running out to the perimeter and blocking all different types of shots. He anchored the Celtics' defense and played as a lead help side defender and the dunker's spot. Williams is also an underrated passer who is able to kick out to shooters or cutters to the basket. The next step Williams must take in his game is strengthening his legs to reduce injuries. During the regular season he battled injuries, but during the playoffs was more available, but going forward it should not be that big of a problem. At 3, I have Cleveland Cavaliers' big Jarrett Allen. When you talk about the Cavs, the first names you will likely think of are Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and newly acquired Donovan Mitchell. Although Allen is just not as advertised as the other 3, his production is up to par with anyone on this team. Allen is a high-flying big with a combination of elite rebounding and top-tier shot-blocking ability, who has shown he has the ability to meet any player in the NBA at the rim and finish through contact just as good as any big in the league. Similar to Williams, Jarrett's measurables scream prototypical NBA big, standing at 6'10", 243 pounds and a ridiculous 7'6" wingspan. Since getting drafted by the Brooklyn Nets with the 22nd pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, each year Allen's averages in the points and rebounds department have steadily improved. After getting traded to Cleveland in the 2020-2021 season, he seemed to find a role better suited for him, but in the 2021-2022 season he broke out, earning his first appearance in the NBA All-Star Game and averaging a career-high 16.1 points and 10.8 rebounds per game. Mid-year, during Allen's breakout season, Allen unfortunately suffered an injury and was sidelined indefinitely, and his value to the team was shown with their continued stretches of losses. Although Jarrett's 5th season did not end in fashion, he'll continue to be a top 3 center in the East, improving his game, and be a really key factor for this Cavs team moving forward. At number 2 on my list, I have Herb Jones. If there is any young player I'm willing to bet will win a Defensive Player of the Year award in the future and make multiple defensive teams, it's Jones. Although Jones was drafted in the 2nd round of the 2021 NBA Draft, he's proven to be one of the best rookies and young defensive players in the league. Jones arguably was one of the best perimeter defenders this past season while being tasked with guarding the opposing team's best player each night. Herb Jones is a mini gazelle, standing at 6'8", 200 pounds. He moves every bit like a 6-foot guard and is a matchup nightmare for any offensive player. Herb is also an excellent help defender and gives amazing effort, going for blocks on every closeout and showing an ability to recover quickly on drive-bys. Herb has no problem guarding 1 through 5 at any given time, which gives him more versatility. Offensively, while Herb may not be the best shooter or a guy you can run your offense through, he knows how to play his role, which helps his team win games. Jones knows when and how to cut in a variety of ways to get to the rim for easy layups. He also has displayed the ability to block shots at the rim, get rebounds and push the ball up in transition and finish through contact. Even though Herb Jones may not have the coolest game, with a low usage rate on offense and a high production rate on defense, Herb can fit on any NBA team and help generate wins, which currently leaves him a concrete spot in my top 5 most underrated players list. Capping off the list at number 1, I'm going with Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane had an enormous breakout season this past year, upping his averages in every stat from his rookie season to his second season. He contributed 9.2 points to 18.2 points, 1.7 assists to 2.7 assists, 3.1 rebounds to 4.4 rebounds, and clinched the 50-40-90 club only while playing a +7 more minutes this past season in comparison to his rookie season. Like Herb Jones, Bane does not need many touches to put numbers on the board and gets most of his points from cuts and shots created without the ball. Bane is a knockdown shooter averaging 43% from 3, he can get going quick and is great moving without the ball to find his spots, complementing Ja Morant perfectly. Just calling Bane a good shooter is an understatement. He just set a franchise record for 228 three-point shots made in a single season, all while only being 37th in three-point attempts league-wide. Bane is great at taking advantage of physical defenders by driving and finishing great throughout contact and being able to come off screens and curl to the basket for easy layups or shots. The main knock on Bane and the reason he was not a lottery pick was simply because he had a 6'4" wingspan standing at 6'6", which made scouts think he was a defensive liability. Desmond definitely proved to be a solid defender these past couple years and showed he is quick and strong enough to handle guarding anyone. Lastly, the main thing that separated Desmond from most players who are underrated and have a niche for scoring is he does not put up empty stats. Despite not having Grizzlies star Ja Morant for a period of time, Bane was able to be a main scorer and help contribute to wins. In Bane's rookie year, Memphis was 38-34, they improved to 56-26 this past season. With that being said, I think Desmond Bane is the most underrated player in the league.
Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and make sure you guys like and subscribe for more great NBA content. Comment on any new video suggestions, or ways you thought I could improve. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and have an amazing rest of your day.